with us from Gerald J. Ford. The Mustangs will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cavaliers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number 1.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So SMU's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. They've got 6 points on the board.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Got his man down the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmaker.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, five-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Gets it to him on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. All right, guys, let's talk for just a moment about Virginia. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
They'll try the run. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. He'll set up to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated too.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field? On display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. Pushes ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Shakes off the defender. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the fumble trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. throws for the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll try to pop the draw. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. End off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Gonna swing it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gives it to the back on the draw. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Cavaliers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is in the air. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Full wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the tight end. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Cavaliers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Running room in the middle. Touchdown, Mustangs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 32 to Miami. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of story.
There he goes.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
Illegal blocking offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Mustangs are on the move. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's in goal. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Sends it back in motion. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. The inside handoff. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he puts through the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
42, Virginia, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and get...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up the 2nd and goal.
Gets it to the back. Next going for the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Tennessee.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming. They have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them. All passing situations, all rushing the passer, all padding the stats.
And the Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Now they'll run the draw. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The give out of the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. QB got it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Spins away. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Snowed under by the defense. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And unfortunately, that's what we've seen from this offense all game long. They got 3 points. They haven't been able to put drives together. Down late, needed to score some points. The turnover, this one is over.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. when you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still just beat down in every facet?
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.